Namaste and welcome back to Grow with the Jan family.
मेरा नाम अंजलि है, हम अच्छे हैं, कैसे हैं आप?
And today we just heard some more news about Sushant Singh. Kangana has released another video talking about who's at fault, and we hear there's supposed to be an investigation on some of these goons that are in Bollywood that led or helped in the death of Sushant Singh. It's just heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking to see such an amazing actor. He was a smart guy, destined to go to big colleges. He, wanted to be like an astronaut, and he ended up choosing acting, and then he was basically, being tortured by the big guys, and then trying to ask people for help and, watch my movies because they're not releasing them because they're, but like we said before, this is devastating. Our heart goes out to his family. But everybody, Kangana is talking about Bollywood and how they're responsible. But there's many, many factors in all of this. He was a smart guy, but when everybody is putting bad news about you, when everybody is not watching your movies, these big guys in Bollywood are big because everybody goes to see their movies. If you don't go and see a Salman Khan movie for the next year, do you think that he's going to be the big star? No. So everybody needs to look at themselves and say, like here at the Jan family, we've done a couple of his movie songs and a couple trailers. We didn't do enough either. It breaks our heart to see this such a nice guy who we relate to because he was so down to earth, loved dogs, loved astronomy, like just such a nice guy. We've seen videos of him stopping to take pictures with his fans. Like this shouldn't happen. He obviously didn't have enough support, not only internally in Bollywood, but I think maybe being trapped at home in the coronavirus and having all this, everything bombarding from everywhere, he just didn't have enough support. And so we are all at fault in this. But we're going to listen to Kangana's speech and talk about it more at the end.
Yep.
सुशांत सिंह राजपूत की हत्या के बाद कई चीजें बाहर निकल के आई हैं। कुछ मैंने इंटरव्यूज पढ़े हैं, कुछ डायरेक्टली भी बात की है। तो उनके पिताजी का कहना है कि वो फिल्म इंडस्ट्री में हो रही टेंशन के करके बहुत ज्यादा परेशान थे। अभिषेक कपूर जिन्होंने उन्हें लॉन्च किया, उनके साथ हाल ही में एक फिल्म की है केदारनाथ, उनका कहना है कि इट वाज अ सिस्टमैटिक डिसमेंटलिंग ऑफ अ फ्रजाइल माइंड। अंकिता जो उनकी लॉन्ग टर्म पार्टनर रह चुकी है, उनका कहना है कि वो सामाजिक रूप से की गई अपमान और बेइज्जती नहीं सहन कर पाया। तो अब मैं आपको बताऊंगी कि मूवी माफिया ने ना कि सिर्फ उनको बैन किया था, सिस्टमैटिक डिसमेंटलिंग, कैसे कतरा करके उनका दिमाग तोड़ा गया है, उनको मारा गया है। तो ब्लाइंड आइटम आप इसलिए लिखते हैं क्योंकि आप जब झूठ लिखना होता है, आपको के अगेंस्ट कोई लीगल एक्शन नहीं लिया सकता क्योंकि आपका तो नाम ही नहीं लिखा, मगर उसकी जो डिस्क्रिप्शन होती है, जैसे मेरे बारे में लिखा जाएगा कि जिस लड़की के घुंघराले बाल हैं, जिसको नेशनल अवार्ड मिला हुआ है, साइकोटिक है, इस तरह से जो कि मनाली से डिस्क्रिप्शन पूरी दी जाएगी मगर नाम नहीं लिखा जाएगा। 23 अगस्त 2017 को बॉलीवुड लाइव सुशांत के बारे में लिखता है कि वो जब भी सेक्स करता है तो सिर्फ अपने ही गाने सुनता है, वो सबसे बड़ा नार्सिसिस्ट है। 16 दिसंबर 2016 में मुंबई मिरर लिखता है कि सुशांत एक ट्रक ड्राइवर की तरह लगता है। 22 फरवरी 2019 को मुंबई मिरर लिखता है कि पार्टी में तमाशा करने के बाद सुशांत ने कांच की बोतल एक डायरेक्टर के सर पे दे मारी। 18 अक्टूबर 2018 को डीएनए लिखता है कि सुशांत ने अपने को एक्टर का रेप किया और वो मीटू के चलते अब जेल जा सकता है। और ऐसी न जाने कितने अनगिनत झूठ। और ये जो बुद्धिजीवी जर्नलिस्ट हैं, ये जो चील कौए गिद्ध हैं जो मूवी माफिया के पाले हुए हैं, ये इसको मेंटल इमोशनल साइकोलॉजिकल लिंचिंग को जर्नलिज्म कहते हैं। मेरे बारे में आज तक जो भी कहा गया मैंने कुछ नहीं कहा, लेकिन जब एक स्वतंत्रता सेनानी के खिलाफ गंदगी लिखी गई, मैंने उस जर्नलिस्ट को कॉन्फ्रंट किया। आपको पता है उसी रात 4 सीनियर जर्नलिस्ट ने मेरे खिलाफ एक गिल्ड बनाई, ऐलान किया गया कि इसकी फिल्म को बैन किया जाए, फ्लॉप किया जाए। आपको पता 3000 जर्नलिस्ट गैंग अप होते हैं एक अकेली लड़की पर, उसकी इमोशनल लिंचिंग करते हैं सरेआम,
Yeah,
और ये
really
समाज कुछ
emotional
नहीं कहता,
lynching.
कानून कुछ नहीं कहता है। मैंने उन पे केस करने की कोशिश की, मगर 1 महीने बाद वो गायब हो गई, मेरी फिल्म रिलीज हुई, गायब हो गई। तो मेरा कहने का मतलब ये है कि अगर ये समाज जिस अन्याय की बुनियाद पर खड़ा है और कभी आवाज नहीं, आप ये पढ़ते हैं, चटकारे लेते हैं, कभी आपने सोचा है कि कभी नेपो किड्स के बारे में ये क्यों नहीं लिखा जाता है? तो ये अन्याय का फंदा किसी दिन आपके बच्चों के गले में लटका मिलेगा, आपके गले में लटका मिलेगा। इसलिए जब तालियां बजेगी और सीटियां बजेगी, तब आपको पता चलेगा कि क्या गुजरती होगी।
Kangana has a lot of good points, and I
Yeah.
hope she uses some of these examples. I hope if the case that's filed against these goons in Bollywood that have done this stuff, like, the examples she gave about, the glass bottle on the actor, and that an actress had said he had raped her, and, that he doesn't look good, that how can you go through when lie after lie after lie the media is throwing out there?
And this is what social media does too. They hear a rumor and they put it online, but they don't realize how mean it can be and how harsh it can be to that person they're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just sad to think what the other person feels behind the screen.
So if you are trying to, he was trying to do good movies, he was a good guy, and then you have people in the movie industry that are not treating you nicely. You have the social media that's making up stories about you that people are believing, and then you have the consumers that are not going out and watching your movie enough, or like the more recent, that his last movie just went straight to Netflix, and I mean, that we're stuck in home, maybe people were watching it, but unless there's a big hype beforehand, like, nobody's going to even know it's out there.
No.
How many people are going to watch it just straight to Netflix unless it's during this coronavirus time? It's not going to make any money. But thing after thing after thing, and like she said in her last one, like, the one thing he forgot was how important he was. What his mom said, how important he was.
Yeah, and what the
good person.
people were saying about him. He didn't focus on the good, he focused more on the bad people. He focused on what everyone said, what the whole said.
Right. But I know he had a lot of fans, and we see them down in the comments.
Yeah.
He did. He unfortunately focused too much on the negative. He was a really smart guy, but I can just imagine being him, being a young actor. You've had a couple really good movies that people really liked but never got awards for. Then you have these goons that are like, making up stories, and reporters that are making up lies about you where you think you're going to get in trouble or go to jail or lose your house. And then, you're trying to reach out. Now, we heard Ash K. Kumar talk about it, but he kind of focused more on, if you're in depression, you should get help, which is great. But, when
if you try and get help and it doesn't work,
Yeah, I mean, not even that. Like, he's such a big actor too, and we would have rather him say, like, okay, this was devastating and we're all guilty. We are all guilty.
All of us.
Not watching his movies, listening to this crap on social media like
Journalists,
he was.
yeah.
Just, but it would have been nice if Ash K had said, like, anybody else out there, because now you have a lot of these other younger actors that are getting caught in this similar trap. And maybe they have a better family support, that they're not going to go to this extreme. But if not, you should be the one saying, like, give me a call. A lot of these other actors have come out and said Sushant had tried to call them and they didn't pick up, and they kind of forgot to call him back or meet up with him. And now they feel guilt. Everybody, I know there are a lot of people that feels guilty. We feel guilty, like we should have watched more movies. We wish we had known more. My thing, I think he just stuck inside for 2 months alone.
He couldn't take it.
And just thing after social media thing, and he just couldn't, he needed his family. And unfortunately, we lost a wonderful person. But we hope she uses this. She is definitely a lioness when it comes to this stuff. We've seen her before. We love her movies. We're still waiting for
that Kabaddi
movie. Okay, I was going to say Kabaddi, and I forget the name of it, but to come out where we can watch it. So if you guys know where it is, we want to watch it. We need to start, not only from the Jan family, but as a consumer, like, watching movies of these younger actors, watching these great people, because, you know, the big people are big because you go to see their movies.
Yeah.
They would not be where they are today
if you didn't watch their
movies. They wouldn't. So you as a consumer have made them big. And because they've corrupt from money, and that's the only reason I can think, they have turned like against people that are coming up to take their spot.
But if the people didn't come, as soon as they stop becoming actors or actresses, then nobody else will be actors or actresses.
You're not going to be around forever, but don't make it hard on the younger generation that's coming up. You know, he tried time and again to reach out to people, and time and again slapped in the face. He was a good guy with a good heart, and unfortunately, he just couldn't take it anymore. You know, we also heard stories about Govinda, said similar stuff in interviews that, you know, his career was huge. We've done a lot of Govinda stuff. Amazing dancer, hilarious. You know, he's done some serious stuff, but I think I like him best in the funny stuff. And the same thing, it got to a point where they didn't want his movies to be released, and so they didn't release them in certain theaters, and so his career started to decline. You know, it shouldn't be the gangs who's going to be on top. It should be the people. Just like for China. If you don't want China's products and you don't want to support the Chinese Communist Party, your wallet is your wallet. You choose to buy China or you choose not to buy China. You know, choose to buy made in India. Choose to support these actors and actresses that are young and up and coming, or like Kangana, who gets crap all the time too. She's another one that she speaks her mind and she doesn't put up with it. And these are the people we need to support. Support your own and don't let this group. So we as consumers are really the ultimate in charge of all of this. You, at the end of the day, movies you decide to watch, what songs you decide to watch, you know, on YouTube, on Netflix, in the theater.
Go in the big theaters. That decides what movies are coming up next.
Yep. So I've seen a lot of people in the comments say they are boycotting Bollywood. We need to support our own. We need to support these young, up-and-coming actors that are doing great jobs, and not support these goons in Bollywood for a while, and see what happens. I guarantee you your wallet, just like for China, is going to have a big, big impact on them. So I hope you guys like this. Let us know what you think in the comments below.
Don't forget to subscribe.
And join our wonderful Jan family.
And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.